Just a little bit of necromancy.
She's just thinking ahead. She's trying to min-max her operation.
She really wants to bring someone back.
We're back down. We went down. We went into the basement again.
This is the only place I can properly think.
Only place where Constance can properly think.
I mean,
True.
you know all about me, and there's still so much I don't know about you.
Look, I get it. Talking about the past isn't easy. But I'm curious, yeah? So get to it.
Are we doing open sharing time?
I guess so.
Now. Well, I guess now's as good a time as any to tell you. I'm here.
I'm what they call a femboy.
A killer femboy.
Oh shit!
Damn. Kill a church.
That cannot be!
I killed a man in Reno just to watch him die.
You have a grudge against the church? That's cool.
Yeah, may I interest you in some documents? Some literature?
Someone who'd willingly kill others?
Dude, we killed like 100 people in the past 4 hours.
Yeah.
There came a point when the church ordered me to wipe out some members from my old gang. Told me it was part of some important mission.
Okay.
Who is this old gang you speak of?
The original Ashen Wolves.
They were nothing more than common thieves to someone like you, Constance. Anyway, they're like family to me. So naturally, I protested my orders. Things got pretty heated, and, well, the rest is history.
So you decided to live underneath the church that you killed the people of.
That's some
They'll
story.
never find me
Instead of
here.
returning
Damn lucky they didn't
to be with.
execute
Well,
you.
maybe they killed the people anyway.
You're telling me.
So you didn't have anyone to go back to.
implored them to spare my life. Told them to consider the circumstances.
His eyeshadow game's real good.
Mm-hmm.
It's not so different for the rest of you. I'm sure he helped all of us out in different ways.
He also has like a ventriloquist thing going on because half of his voice lines don't have his mouth moving.
He did.
Yeah.
was
I
about
mean,
to be
that's
thrown in the
just-
monastery's underground
But
jail.
like, look at hers. Hers is fine.
I mean, is
People
all
thought
of the
I
lip
was
syncing
dangerous.
to
What
the
would I
Japanese
give to them?
dialogue? Is that how that works?
I don't know,
Possibly,
actually.
but like just the animation of him is way lower than like say
Yeah.
happens here.
It's dark and
Yeah.
dingy here, but it sure beats a prison cell. Elfie really saved my neck. Back to the point. Balthus, what was it you were so curious about?
Nothing.
You had ideas regarding why our enemies may be clawing after the chalice, perhaps?
Is the fact that it's not a holy church relic and also made of gold good enough?
No.
No, nothing like
It's gotta
that.
be special.
But I am hung up on something Rhea said. That binding on the chalice was linked to the 4 apostles, yeah? I know I've got Chevalier's.
Sorry, but mind if I cut in?
It's time for
Excuse
me to
for a
come
moment.
on.
Yes!
I've got a
Yes!
notebook full of
Yes!
ideas.
What is it?
One more thing.
Now, you see my wife, she talks about Crest all the time.
I can.
She just
But I
loves the
just
four
remembered
apostles.
something.
She's real into
Something
blasphemy, my wife.
Specifically, the names
Me,
of
I
the
can't
apostles.
stand the church, but
Oban, Chevalier, Noah, and Timotheus. The 4 apostles whose bloodlines were lost to time.
were they Vocels or?
I figured the Ashen
Well, apparently not,
They're
considering.
monks, maybe.
No, yeah, that's true. Got a side piece.
No use hiding it now, Constance. Let's lay all of our cards on the table. As for me, I've got the major crest of Chevalier.
Yeah, he's laying his cards on the table. He has a 2-pair.
I enrolled at the academy. The
Two
church
pair of
ordered me to
D's
keep that
nuts.
hidden. So I
Hey.
did.
And I've got the major crest of Oban.
I
Never did sort
I
of
can't
know
believe
what
I
his
can't
was
remember
thinking.
this, but do Linhart and Hanneman have a link?
I don't think so.
Not.
What?
No.
Why wouldn't they? What the fuck?
I think
As
Linhart's
for
like
me,
taking matters
the
into his
blood of
own
Saint
hands.
Noah
Like I don't
flows
think he
through
wants
my
to be
Anywhere near
Hanneman's,
Hanneman.
like graduate
Even
student.
from
I think
the
he
Yeah.
wants to.
Oh,
do his
actually,
own
they
work.
do have a support.
Well, we should get on that then.
I suppose, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably means mine's from Timotheus. I do have a vague recollection of being told my crest is rare.
Rare crests.
And then Bra and Edelgard are over there just kind of looking at each other.
So the 4 crests, which were presumed lost, have all been gathered into the same house.
All thanks
That's
to our
fucking
buddy
weird.
Elfric, it would seem.
Alfred kidnapped himself.
And now Elfric has been abducted. Why could that be?
Who could have done this?
We're looking for the person who did this.
Trust no one.
Maybe someone had it out for him. Or maybe he messed around with the wrong people.
Or it could just be unrelated entirely. We're trying to untangle this.
You want a
with
chalice?
tiny
I could get you a
curiosity.
chalice. Blood and everything.
I got you, Chalice.
Get it in 3 hours.
I mean, Balthus, you landed here on accident, didn't you? It's not like that's.
If by accident you mean I'm highly in debt, then yes.
I could just as easily have never ended up down here, you know? You're jumping at shadows. Anyway, we don't have time for this. Let's get our act together and head to the chapel ruins.
I hate his idle pose animation.
It's like a do ho ho ho, but not.
Yeah.
It's just that it sticks out. Like he's the only one that does it.
Yeah.
I think Lawrence
definitely,
does
like-
it too, weirdly.
Yeah, but we don't talk to Lawrence, so it's okay.
He had his English voice is so like chill and
Is his Japanese voice
don't know.
like a not?
like I'm curious about it. I don't recall what his Japanese voice sounds like, but he seems like he should be, I don't know. He just comes across as like really trying to overcome his character design by being like, yeah, I'm just a guy. I'm just a chill masculine guy.
Can
who
we switch
take
the
charge
voice
of
the voice
situation."
language?
You might be able to.
Potentially.
You can go into the menu and find out if you want. It's an option.
I didn't realize there would be a second Abyss section here.
We can keep going, yeah.
Doesn't look like
It
that.
might be on the main menu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I may just do that.
Yeah, this seems
pretty
like a
sure it's on
reboot the
this.
game
Yeah.
Out in the
type
open.
thing.
Now you know just what I'm capable of. The church would have destroyed me ages ago if it wasn't for a certain
I
someone
been
having my
playing
back.
through Yakuza Like a Dragon and had to switch it to English voice acting specifically for one cutscene. It's very good.
My life was spared. It's a debt I intend to pay, no matter the cost.
I'm surprised those games have English voice acting. I mean, nowadays not really, but in the beginning I thought they were all just Japanese because.
I think Like a Dragon's the first one.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Okay, yes, the main menu has a voice
Yeah.
I say.
section.
I may switch it for one of these times just to pure Japanese stuff.
On a very
He's worked
special episode
tirelessly
for us to
protect of
judge
this for
which
years
voice
and
is more
years.
fitting
For Yuri, yeah.
Yet had House Nouvelle not met
This
with
is important.
for every
fate,
character.
would
I mean,
never
I have to
come
say, like, the
here
voice
now.
acting in this game is good. Like,
Yeah,
they did a
it's
good
good.
job on it.
Mm-hmm.
But I am curious just to see what the Japanese is
Yeah,
like.
the characters themselves are
Noah's bloodline
ridiculous
would never-
most of the time,
Can
but
his
yeah.
kidnapping really
They're
be
ridiculous, but they also
coincidence?
sort of like
Or-
fit in their place, and they were clearly
Yeah.
given like
Direction.
The direction's good.
proper direction. Yeah.
I mean, it's anime as hell, but that's fine.
It's gonna
Yeah.
explode if I keep thinking about all this complicated junk. For now, we just need to
God,
focus on
he
rescuing
can't have
Alfred
any
and
supports
sniffing out some
with Gaspar because they're too similar.
I know it's been one crisis after another, but you're still game. to
Their
go
three
with
hope
it, huh?
support is just about them fighting each other, and the fact that Balthus always wins because he's got like a foot and a half on Caspar.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's
better,
like 10
bigger
years
reach,
older.
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
If they boxed each other, Caspar would probably lose.
Makes
Caspar's got to
sense.
learn some grappling arts, get some jujitsu in there. Oh yeah, for sure.
You don't even know what I was
Oh
going to
yeah, for sure.
Nobody likes a baker.
Gosh, just calling us out.
Yeah. that's appropriate. I like it. I don't even care what she.
What are the other ones? Oh, you can't even
you
see
can't
them.
even-
Yes,
it.
you
That's
you
fine.
only get to pick one of the
That's
options.
fine.
We go to all that trouble bringing Lady Rhea a priceless artifact.
Balthus and
not so
Shamir
much
also have
Is
really good
Hilda
supports in
being
Three Hopes.
radicalized?
Yes.
Oh,
We
oh.
had to release the binding and everything. Well, I
The
mean,
binding,
it's
Professor.
Still.
Oh my god.
Let's wrap this up and head home, so I can get some quality sauna.
Wait, we have a sauna?
Hilda needs
Well,
steam.
Where's the sauna?
You may have paid money for one.
Wait, we got a sauna
We
now?
have a sauna?
Yes.
The things are going to be different when we get
Oh
back.
no!
Can we invite students to the sauna like tea time?
Oh no!
Well,
Oh no.
no!
I may not look it, but I'm
Who will
shocked.
we invite?
I can't believe I paid $12 and some odd
we're bringing
cents for
Raphael
this
to the
shit.
sauna, right?
yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
we
we gotta take
are.
a look at those muscles. Who
It's
else
like
we bring
casting
in?
a line and thinking
I mean,
you
we're gonna
find
bring
the right
everyone,
one, but then you reel it in and it setteth.
Okay, I have to drop.
Hubert.
I have to drop Blett hooking Seth on the line.
Yup.
now. God damn it! Shit.
Thanks,
I'm making a
Linhart.
note of it right now.
Okay, that was a weird analogy. The point is, I'm very, very shocked.
weird analogy. This is their crest here?
Yep. Or it's the their symbol,
Yeah, the Ashen Wolves.
It's a one wolf moon.
Cool that they got one, I guess.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm surprised
The trash pile is
Relics
less
was
full
so
than
willing to
usual.
just
It doesn't feel
hand over
right.
the chalice like that. Doesn't the church consider it important? I know she
Eh.
said they wouldn't be able to use it.
Is no one like...
Something
It's only
doesn't
like
feel
Edelgard
right.
and like fucking... She's the only one like, getting vibes that the church is evil and doing weird things behind the group. Like, I guess like Ash and Linhar kind of got in on that, but like it should be obvious to everyone.
At this point, yeah.
In the other routes, you side with the church.
Yes.
So
Well, those routes are wrong.
they are.
I'm glad we're all on the same page here.
Where am I going? Over here. Why not? Girl and boy.
No, girl and
If
boy.
you're unsatisfied with the amount of destroying the church
You're
that
from the
happens in this
surface,
game, then
too.
you gotta play Three Hopes.
Maybe
Three
only
Hopes is 2-player,
some
right?
surface people are the worst.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a Muso game.
You-
Anyway.
it's a
Yeah.
Muso.
Does it run at like 20 frames a second? Like
It is not as bad as
As-
They'll make sure
the
Hyrule
Zelda.
Warriors 2.
won't
Yeah.
they?
Okay.
It's
'Cause I've
not
got that,
perfect,
but-
but
But even in single player, that game kind of runs
Somehow always
Yeah.
keeps
rough.
us cool.
yeah, we played both.
He's closer with Elfric than anyone, so he's got the most reason to be upset. I'm sure he's just really good at hiding the same feelings we're all having.
Wise words from a guy wearing a hat like that. I always put on my most ridiculous hat before I give advice to people
That's
when
true.
they ask me.
You
So that I
got
can
same
be
hair.
held accountable.
Same
Same hair.
Same people.
Yeah.
Lost Crests? Elfric's objective? Since our journey's outset, the mystery has only deepened.
You're not very smart, are you?
Please, forgive me. Musing aloud isn't going to get us anywhere. For now, let's finish our preparations. I fear a battle is imminent.
Who could say?
If he was smarter, he wouldn't be such a goddamn centrist.
Those lost crests. They must all
This guy's
have
the
their own
centrist.
relics, don't you think?
But before we dig into a new mystery, we better figure out the ones we're already working on. I have a theory, but actually scratch that. No use guessing when our answers
I don't
are
have
waiting
any
at the
theories.
chapel
I'm not
doors.
thinking.
I'm just going with the flow. Status quo all the way.
The descendants of the four apostles. Fascinating.
How much does that butt skirt weigh? That's the chains. Each chain's probably like a couple pounds.
Yeah.
How can I weaponize the four apostles?
To think their bloodlines played on in secret. Right under our noses. One was even disguised as imperial nobility. House Nouvelle was thought to be descended from Saint Macule, but that was a fabrication. How did they manage to avoid detection for so many generations?
And when can I reveal this information to the general public at large?
Is there someone over here? Oh yeah, Wizard was here. Hi, Wizard.
That's a good wizard, man.
That's a good wizard.
Meow.
There is danger here because we could be attacked. But the same danger is there for me on the surface.
Not like cats.
It's a lot of cats.
The only way to leave the danger is to disappear.
No.
Okay, lady with your bloodborne dialogue.
Serious woman, no.
It's the night of the hunt.
Don't say-
We're
Don't
gonna
say
find out
things
who the
like
serious
that.
woman is.
Hey, you, listen up. I've got something to report.
I've gone to therapy.
Guess that's
He seems a bit more chipper today for some reason.
I
Yeah.
should say nothing to report. Nah, tried it on. Doesn't feel right. In any case,
Sure.
Mr. Elfman,
Ha ha.
bring him back to us, okay?
My therapist says I have to see things in a good light.
For my part, I'll look
I
after things
refuse.
down here. If our enemy shows up, I'll
But
stay
while my
by
therapist was
post.
giving me that advice, she was wearing a
Stuff.
hat with
Come right
giant
back.
horns on it, so I found it hard to take her seriously.
That's her therapy hat.
The Shadow Library has nobody in it, and I think we're done.
No, we gotta go.
That's the bar.
We got the bar.
But that's it.
Maybe you think this is a bad time to talk about what we drink down here.
No, this is important. This is crucial information.
Yeah, tell me what you got. What you got
The
poured
world
today?
building is the most important.
Local ingredients.
Even in a
What's getting
fantasy
shipped
setting,
in
they got
is
this
the
guy. IPA guy.
IPA.
Yeah.
With the right equipment, we could probably make our own. Cut out the need to import
IPA guy.
Hell, maybe we could
He's
even.
he's microbrewing.
I'm trying to get some Cascade hops. You know how hard those are to get down here. You can malt the barley just fine, but you know.
As soon as Elfric's back, I'm gonna see what he thinks of the idea.
I was thinking like I don't know, kind of hazy IPA maybe. If we get some fruit in here,
I mean,
that
it's
could
gonna be
probably
dank.
help.
Anything that's down here is gonna be dank. So
Make sure Elfric comes back safe. All right.
Alfred wanted a lager. We're not drinking any of that.
lagers. Fuck that shit.
If the church knows that Elfric's been abducted, why haven't they
Is this the thirsty rogue?
done anything?
Might be.
Oh,
That is
maybe.
the voice actor.
I mean, she's got a bottle of scotch on the table there. Look at that.
It looks like wine.
I know you're all
Wine doesn't have
this.
this sloped top.
just hope it'll be
I've seen a lot of alcohol bottles in my life, Pat.
We can't.
They got some Maker's Mark in the back.
I feel that this guy should say something.
Right?
He did at one point, I think.
He,
right?
he's like had one set of dialogue, yeah.
Dang.
Oh my. Elfric dies. This will go right back to being.
This
the
is
job
being 20
dump it
years.
was before.
This
The
looks like
tavern makes it seem like we should be able to have like an underground tea time with
Yeah.
the students here, but like they took that out.
you can tea time with the guys later, right? When you
Yes, in the main
Yeah.
story you can.
This guy looks like the dude who introduces himself in the episode 1 of any sort of fantasy isekai and then dies horribly to motivate the main character.
Don't matter too much.
I've never loved anyone more than you, sir.
Kids.
The
You
best
finally
teacher
gave my
I've
life
ever
meaning
had.
after 20 years of being sad that my wife died. Then he just gets killed by an ogre or something.
Crushed.
The old day before retirement.
No, don't tell me what to do, game. I will run around if I want to.
An old man says something depressing to me, and I am immediately ready to leave for my mission.
That's some fucking...
That's some...
You give me a running back. I'm
Yeah.
a fucking cut there.
It's breaking some ankles.
Okay, we'll save it here. I think we'll be good.
Hey, friend.
Or not.
Stay a while. Listen.
Yeah?
Not your friend, buddy.
Hey.
That's your buddy,
Let's not
pal.
deny that there's a connection between us.
My pal
How
friend.
about you and me have ourselves a
Oh,
little
okay.
date, huh?
We going there?
Ah?
Well.
You're smiling with your mouth. Wait.
You're
Don't
smizing?
select anything yet. We have to analyze.
Not
We have to
all
analyze
smizing.
Okay, you want to take me on a date?
That's like a question. Like that's like a incredulous.
Bro, I
like,
can't
really?
believe this.
Now is not the time. That's
Yeah.
very
That's-
obvious.
yeah, yeah.
You're smiling with your mouth, but not your eyes. What? Is that?
He's not smiling with his mouth, nor is he
yeah, yeah.
So that
Well,
one is a
hold
really.
on. Like what?
You want to go on a date?
Yeah, let's go on a date,
Bell
bro.
strikes midnight. Meet me out front at the Holy Mausoleum.
Oh, I see. Should I bring
Okay.
anything? Like
Okay.
a rosé or
Mission
something?
is that you arrive promptly after midnight, and not a moment before. What say you?
That's past my curfew, but okay.
Oh, these both suck.
Yeah.
Why such a late hour?
It's the most
Because of the
romantic
curse.
time of the
I mean,
evening, of course. Or is the idea of a date with me not appealing to you? Nobles have nearly killed one another fighting for my affections, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps you won't
I'm
get
not a
what you
noble,
want,
so that doesn't track.
but I'll promise you a fun time regardless. It's settled. I'll see you tomorrow night.
I didn't agree to this, but
Don't
sure.
stand me up.
This is a gremlin situation where, like, we can't feed him after midnight.
Who could be listening to this conversation that he feels like he has to, like, say something else to get his point across?
I mean, he
This
wants to
guy?
meet with Bruh to, like, see something pertaining to the whole, plot. But he also just wants to
Yeah.
date Bruh.
Yeah.
So,
Who wouldn't?
if it works out like that, bonus.
The floor. The
Yeah,
floor.
we're perfectly on his
Look
side
at the
right
goddamn
now.
fucking floor.
Once again, we find ourselves.
in the crevasse.
Greatest treasures,
Why?
even the hero's relics.
To be fair, it's pretty good.
The longer I leave it on the screen, the more likely it is to be a YouTube thumbnail.
I mean, you can select the YouTube thumbnail,
Which is why
right?
I have already dealt with the matter. Consider this.
Handled.
The hero's relics are fearsome weapons imbued with great power.
Yeah, we know we have like 3 or 4 of them in the main game. So is the chalice a weapon or is it a relic?
On the contrary,
Column A, column
the
B.
chalice has long
Oh, okay,
lost
here we
the
go.
power it once possessed. It is little more than a token of history.
If that is so, then why is it still considered such an important artifact?
It was created
Yeah,
for
random
a
priest.
purpose, to use the blood of the 4 apostles to return the goddess to our world.
Mm-hmm.
As you do.
It's again, it's really funny that they couldn't get some of the voice actors for these scenes because like this should be Satev.
Yeah.
Oh?
Oh yeah?
Oh? Oh.
Wait a minute.
Oh.
Blood?
Rare footage of Rhea actually thinking about what she wants to do.
Of the Ashen Wolves. Start with their enrollment forms for the Academy. Keep an eye out for falsified documents.
Yes, of course. Understood.
Before you begin, summon Alois at once. I have new orders for the knights as well.
You can't do the DLC after you make the choice or after the like time skip, right?
I mean, you can.
You can do it, but
it just doesn't.
It doesn't
it's
make
not
sense
like
chronologically.
yeah, like chronologically the time is basically vaguely sometime
like earlier.
We're kind of doing it at the right time.
about ish,
probably.
yeah, pretty much.
And so, how do people like endear themselves to the church when they see this?
They don't. It's cognitive
I've
dissonance.
been asking this question for many years.
Because, like,
and
I get the
answer
idea-
seems to be girl hot.
Yeah, like I get the idea that like you make a decision on your house and there's 3 or 4 branching stories and that's cool and everything. But like if this is supposed to be like non-canon canon, I don't know like
It's, I guess.
But like this is very obviously putting the church in a bad light. So
I mean that's pretty much everything they
You
do.
haven't a moment to lose. Another tragedy is soon to transpire.
save it now? No? Okay.
Crumbly old chapel somewhere nearby or what?
Okay, it's gonna take us right up to the next battle. It'll be
Play
fine.
little
That's fine.
part
There.
Safe perhaps as a bargaining chip for our dear elf.
She's gonna be like, oh well, I
just
just thought
takes-
that that might be the plan of the bad guys to steal their blood. I would never steal their blood. Me, Rhea. That would be evil. I would never steal anyone's
I'd
blood.
like the foreshadow on her model there.
Just take a fucking Xanax.
Puts it out of
Something.
place.
Yeah.
Yourself captured instead?
Yup.
That wouldn't be good at all, Constance.
You know the writing's bad when the let's play team member with notable and mentioned depression is even like, God, get fucking
should be
over
more
it,
worried
lady.
about
Oh
his
my God.
appearance. I mean, he's got way more life experience than the rest of us.
Question, weren't we supposed to go on a hot date?
Yeah,
I guess at
wait,
midnight. It's not midnight yet.
I guess when
the
you're
next day.
underground, time is kind of an abstract concept.
Yeah.
And all
Okay.
that life experience makes you look more like a knight than a student bee.
You saying I'm old, pal? Don't forget, you're speaking to the age of
Aren't you like 22?
You're not the ageless
All
king.
this
you're...
might be 27.
Wait, no, ageless king. No, that's not the same adjective you
She's
used.
not wrong, Balti. There's a pretty big age.
Balthus is 27.
Oh wow,
friends
he's
with Helga's
7
older
years
brother,
older.
right?
Ooh.
That explains your
Ancient.
maturity. You make Hubert look like a spring chicken.
Hubert's more mature than this dude by far. What are you talking about?
He's very large.
Will ya? Anyway, I'm
Largeness is not.
I'm wearing a school uniform.
Yeah, is that what you're wearing?
Yeah, and anyone wearing a school uniform is without a doubt a student.
To be
This is
honest,
true.
for a good while, I actually did think you might be.
I like how
He's
Ash
like a
comes
foot-
up to his shoulder.
Yeah.
Who made your uniforms
good framing.
and set up the Ashen Wolf House anyhow?
That's a good question.
Ash is kind of short too.
Yeah, who did do all that?
If I might so humbly interject, that would be.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
Who has been collecting all the blood of the apostles in one place?
Said he wanted to give former students who were expelled from the academy somewhere to live, somewhere to belong. Of course, all of this was established long before any of us were in the picture.
Again, though, he knew about your bloodlines, so like you could be 3 years old and he could be setting this shit up. Because, I mean, that guy's
Oh
like
my
45 or something.
God.
It's almost as if this was
These
a
girls suck,
coincidence.
too.
Perhaps. After hearing all of that, it's not as unbelievable as I'd thought.
All I know is that he helped me, so I'll help him. I strongly doubt that I shall factor into Alfred's retrieval, but I shall follow your lead.
You got the downtown lightning bolt, so you're gonna be in the battles.
Goddess
So
doesn't
sorry.
care about debts, but my fists and I sure do.
Sorry to have roped you in.
Do you?
It's for my students.
What about?
Oh, I mind.
Wolves really landed an A+ professor. Not just on paper, but in practice too. This is great. Has me ready to get to it and start hitting things.
Nod in unison, walk off screen left. What's up?
Ever since I was a kid, I've lived my life by one rule. That I'd only play my hand.
So you're a
when I was
quitter.
guaranteed victory.
So you're saying you fold a lot?
Yeah.
You gotta
This
know.
far by using my cunning in any way necessary. Lying, cheating, even killing when there was no other way. But this next play? Well, the odds don't exactly seem to be in my favor. Not unless you trust me enough to provide me with an ace.
Okay, never
you
mind.
Let's just go.
I don't think I know any of those.
We gotta say, oh, there we go.
Doesn't know enough to understand a gambling metaphor.
Next time we'll do whatever the next dungeon is, or next map, or something like that.
We're getting there. Like, again, the rest of this will all just be battle after battle, I think. Well, there's probably going to be a bunch of story cutscenes.
Gotta press the home button.
You can press the home button.